Hello again and welcome back to this next episode of Oxygen Not Included. So let's see here, we should probably get some of this out, but basically it needs power, so in time that will happen. So now that we have all of these high temperatures sitting here, I actually think it would be a good idea to say that this green signal should probably be around 10 seconds long, and then that would be 10 seconds that this will drop out of here. So now this will actually just be sitting here, and then just basically give off heat. And I hope that will be enough for this to actually be entombment. Oh, that was that one. For this to continue producing power. Let's try to see if this actually stops or if it continues. If it stops, then maybe we will need to actually just add that they will stay longer in here. As you can see, it's starting to get cooled down quite nicely. Basically, we don't really want that, but maybe we should just destroy this again and then rebuild it. I actually think maybe we should Is it necessary to actually? Yeah. What is these conveyor will build of? What material? It's built of copper, so basically it shouldn't matter. But we do actually have a lot of copper right now. And then let's set this to a prioritize. Basically it's just to keep the heat in here for a little bit longer, so this will be running. Basically the longer the better. Biggest question is actually to because this one actually still needs to go out. That's the thing. And if there's no power for it, then that is going to be bad. And it's half a cycle, so but it's the first time I'm actually making this kind of room, so because of that I think we should. There's no need for that actually to be. So every 900 seconds this will erupt basically. So if we so basically we probably need to do some math here. Well, let's get the heat up and running, and then reset timer. Okay. So obviously 30 thing is too long, so we need to change that. So here it says every 800 something. So that means that for every, if we say this one should just open up 20 seconds out, then we need to take 20 seconds off this. So that's 873 that this is. Let's see if that is working. Well, and then we could do this one, and then we could do. Okay, and new print. We don't have anything cold enough for this one because I actually think it needs. I think this is a frost being fox. Well, let's look it up in the book. Flux. Okay, was it? If I spell right, flux, yeah. So ideal temperature is around, and then they need some bushes and produce dirt. Maybe we should try to make a room where we could. Brisbane, what is this? Eatable fruit. Oh. Well. So. But we need this polluted water, we need to get rid of it, and we need to get rid of this too, basically. You need to start a place, and I want to just throw this polluted water that is over here, I just want to throw it over here, basically. So let's do that. Because I want to start prepping this area here. And maybe we should build down there so that we can actually say that we are not going to. The other thing is we are going to have a lot of iron because we actually have this iron mine over here, so I think we will end up having enough of iron. So It's maybe a little bit wasteful to actually use this. Let's see if we can actually... it's not going to be. So, since that's not a good idea, we will just build a power station. In with this one and then out with a normal wire. And down here, because we maybe we should only have kicked the second row, the last row. Oh. So when they start to run again, I will reset this timer. Can it really? Can it really only be something like that? Actually, it's probably around. And then we save this to 5. It's something in that time frame. Let's try to change it and to see if obviously that's not enough. I think let's set it to this amount, and then the next time we will try to how can we get over? formation. There must be a wattage. Wattage sensor. Let's put that one here. Okay, cancel that. This line must never get over 2000. Actually, this whole cooling is actually pretty much not necessary, actually. Building entombment. Still this one. So let's set this to send a green signal as long as it's below 2000 for safety measure. Set it to that. So now we are getting closer. reset it. Let's set it like this, and then hopefully we don't need to focus on this anymore. Oh, I want this to be. So when they come around to this, do that. So let's look at this. So well, we need to do something about this room, unfortunately. So let's deconstruct over here. And let's deconstruct this one. And because we build this one up here and throw something like this. Then we want to deconstruct this amount, that one too. We want this one to go down here. Unable to reach that area. Maybe we should do that just for the fun of it. Okay, so now we are starting to see kind of a problem because this one actually only output. If we look at this, well, actually, they should be good for that. This one up here. Properties 15. Why is the water level so low? It's dormant. How long is it still dormant? Okay, so it will start again soon. So that means that this should be. I was kind of starting to get scared because that is basically our oxygen right there. And we got plenty of water basically. We got so much of it in some way that it's kind of crazy. So kind of wondering if I'm doing this right. Well, I do get some free energy, but if I can't get this out of here, and I want to get as much energy out of this as possible. But what do we do? To well, a new print. Oh, we can always use this. That's one of the good ones. Well, why does it has to be snow? Because that is basically the same as saying it looks like I might as well just put this one into this room here. When I'm going to be doing this volcano over here. Sure, I will need to empty this space from all of the for all the water. I will do that, and then I will put down a small tank basically for because it makes zero sense. Well, actually it kind of does in some way, because this pipe is going to be cooling down this water, so even if this will always be cooled down to, as you can see, well, it's pretty damn cold. And this one is set to that as long as it's over 0 degrees, so okay, so we got some tubing that we can now to transport our duplicates back and forth. Must be connected to a power source. I want to get over here and get these nice little slickers. Well, look what we got here. Got a lot of the water, or a lot of the steam now down here. So let's deconstruct this row and deconstruct this row. Because now that actually maybe I should just build one more row up here. To try to keep, and then we will need to basically get this transfer someplace else. Mop this up. There's no way, no need for having that there. So how much is this one running? Basically never. I like that. Oh, that's right, we was actually working on this one too. Well, looks like we are not going to get any farther with this one, at least not in this episode. But let's just, we can open this one up and then have it produced, so that I don't know how all of this all of these gases is going to interact. I think that hydrogen is going to be on top of it, so if I set the hydrogen to be over here basically, maybe put some temperature shift plate inside. Deconstruct. Maybe that will be enough to do something clever. So now this one is actually, I think maybe we need to do something with the water again. What are we going to do with the water? Let's try to look at this one, because we got crude oil. We got petroleum, but I don't think we actually have that much petroleum access to that. And I think crude oil is probably the only thing that is not going to evaporate. Well, what the heck? Let's add some crude oil down here. The plumbing system that is in place here. Let's just destroy this. And then just fill some crude oil down here in the hope that that we never need to get inside this area again. Body temperature. So this has actually become too hot. Well, that's bad. So let's just turn this crappy thing on so that we can actually get it to work. Crude oil. Auto enabling. We are so lucky that crude oil is going to be in the bottom, or at least normally. I want it to be all prioritized. If this dies, it basically just means that we won't have the food. Oh, that's wrong. We don't want to. It was the mud. Because that's what's basically keeping this oil alive, so... Well, that's basically it for this time. Pretty chill right now. Well, and that's both good and bad. So... See you guys next time. Bye!